never been down to my house. I ain't never seen them over. Well, you know, when they got old, you know, they mama, whatever was going on, they moved to Nashville, they become, I ain't never seen this girl. I ain't never seen my mama. I ain't never heard my mama, my granny, nobody talk about these folks. Sheila Jones. Where? Where's Jones? Cause all of us, I know them out here. I'm telling you, cause y'all is, man, whatever. And the whole time she's saying this, girl ain't saying nothing either. Because evidently, she's being the burden of bad news to the both of us at the time. She's interfering. She's most definitely cock and cooter cat blocking at the time. She's cock and cooter cat blocking. That's exactly what she's going on. Because I could tell from, you know what I'm saying, we was in here hunching, I could most definitely tell both of us is a different level of nasty. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out later on in life, you know what I'm saying? Both of us were black sheets of the family, and we was both out here kind of promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? But we both kind of went through similar things at the time. This is the same cousin that I was in a 2-year relationship with. Commercial break me, please. If you ain't already got the book, the stories that I'm talking about, it's in the book. Not The Life of Boo Baker, At War With Myself. It's over there. I don't want to walk over there and get it because I got the story going on. But look, check this out. If you ain't already got my book, if you ain't supported the kid, go support the kid. Go to my website. My website is jtb3.org. The link is in the description because people always ask me, how do I get the book? I also have an audio version. I am narrating the audio version. The audio version is $5 right now. It's 4 parts. Parts 1 through 3, 4 through 6, then chapter 7 and verse 8. The file is extremely large. So I couldn't upload it all as one file, but they all $1.25 a piece, adding up to $5. I also have my my merch on my website as well. The pig watches, the thick, long, wide, strong, all of my catchphrases, the commercial break me please, all of those things are on my website. You go to shop, then go to store, and you stroll down. So why she trying to explain to us how we can? Cause she done caught me in here. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was a clothes burner, I had the long punch. You know what I'm saying? When I was a clothes burner, I had the long punch. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even do. I ain't never been a two pump Peter or a short pump Peter. So I didn't understand that language. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing it like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm long dry humping her. You know what I'm saying? I'm long dry humping her in there. You know what I'm saying? I go all the way down the leg. I'm long dry punching her in there, right? So after all of that happened, a couple of days go by. I done seen her a couple of times after that. I speak to her, she speak back, you know what I'm saying? We speak to each other. She catch eye contact, I catch eye contact, you know what I'm saying? We both catch that eye contact. We knew the vibe. But I could tell both of us were trying to figure out how do we sneak and do this and not let the people we know we can too. You know what I'm saying? We got something going on. So, you know, I'm with all of that. You ain't even got to say that. I can read your body language. Can you read my body language? I hope we reading each other body language. Because eventually, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to do all that. So my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? They playing basketball in the back of the project. In the back of the project, my cousin, whose house this girl staying over, was across the street. And my cousin's spot, you know what I'm saying? The one-stop shop. You go over there and get your hair done, get your nails done. You probably get your teeth cleaned over there. Them folks is over there doing dental. Them folks is dental hygienists straight out of the hood over there. You know what I'm saying? You can go over there and get whatever it is that you want. They was doing lashes and all that before lashes even became popular. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go right next door, get you some candy from the candy lady, and then you probably can also get you, and if you old enough, you can show us some ID or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You could probably get you some little drink too, you know what I'm saying? So my cousin's spot where it's going down at. But they back here playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? And I was cold, so I'm back here, you know what I'm saying? You see that form, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm back here backing these folks in, fade away. Jordan, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying all that, you know what I'm saying? And one, bro, foul me to the line. To the line, man. To the line. Basketball was my first love, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I hear that basketball dribbling right now, you know what I'm saying? I gotta follow the sign. I'm gonna get there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn into MJ, game 4, you know what I'm saying? Bow-legged from the 7 to the 10. Hey, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm killing them out there, I'm killing them. So we back here playing ball and the girls is back there. And then guess who I see? That alleged cousin of mine. She come through there with the little shorts on, I said, oh, that's her. I ain't missed another shot. I'm 10 for 10. I'm 10 for 10. Come on with the ball, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm switching hands and everything. I'm MJ for real out here. You know what I'm saying? The energy, the vibe was different. So after we get through shooting ball, you know what I'm saying? We all go over cuz house. We go over cuz house. We over here cooling. We chilling. We having a good old time. One of my older cousins that I knew, I think I knew I was kin to, because I ended up messing with her too. That's a whole nother story. I just thought about it. Y'all want to hear that story? Cause was, so I got 4 of them. Might be 5. Y'all let me know if y'all want to hear them stories. But look, check this out. So cuz ended up making a pallet on the floor. She go to sleep. I'm already saying to myself, oh, she cocking cooter cat blocking. Most definitely. Why would she do that? Why didn't you go home? Why would you lay here and make a patio on the floor? You cooter cat and cock blocking. That's what you doing. So I'm laying on the long couch, my cousin on the short couch. So as we watching TV, my cousin say, come on over here and sit on the couch with me. Oh, that was up, you know what I'm saying? I come over here and chill with you, you know what I'm saying? I lay down on the couch, you know what I'm saying? She give me the remote control. I get to turn in the channel right. She like, find something to watch. I'm like, I'm looking for something to watch. So finally I stopped on something. Whatever it was I stopped on, she didn't want to watch that. But what I didn't understand at the time was this was a strategic, calculated move. She was actually a little more advanced and a little more promiscuous than me. I had underestimated this alleged cousin of mine because I thought I was always the young, mannish, freakish, sluttish one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing she got me beat. She actually already done, her moves is 10 times more calculated than mine. She gave me the remote control with a motive and an agenda. I didn't know it at the time. And I didn't even know at the time. It didn't, regardless of what I stopped the channel on, she was going to say she didn't want to watch it because of the motive. So she was like, give me the remote. I don't know if she was able to tell, he gonna go back. This is some flirting. This is some kind of weird case of flirting going on. So when she asked me for the, man, I ain't giving you the remote. And after we go back and forth saying that 1 or 2 times, she did say, I know how to get the remote. But by the time she say that, she done cocked the leg up on me. What you got going on, little alleged cuz? She cocked the leg up on me, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I know how to get the remote. Then she get the hood. She done rubbed on the kid. I said, oh, what's up? I said, how? She said, oh, I know how to get that remote. I said, how you gonna get it? She reached. Oh, man, you ain't getting this remote. Watch out. You ain't getting the remote. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get this remote. But I noted she done went for the shorts. As she playing, her other hand, she hugged. I was like, what you doing? She grabbed that pig. Instantly, my body responds as it's supposed to. Thick, long, wide, strong. Listen to me, my man. Still, she grabbed. She said, I know what to do. I said, what? She didn't waste no time at all. The kid done graduated, cap and gown. The remote is still in my hand. She down there. And then she reach up and I play right along with her. But she pulled her hand down, and when she get the remote out of my hand, she stopped. So when she stopped, she turned the channel. I grabbed the remote out of her hand. She do the same thing. I know how to get the remote. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, I'm wondering if the cousin on the floor hear and know what's going on. She do it again. She grabbed. We do that 3 times. 3 times. So after that, she straddled the kid. She saddled up. I said, oh, okay. She reached. When she reached, she insert. She get I'm talking about million knees up here. She in circles from the right. She reverse it to the left. She get the scooting. She back and forth. You know what I'm saying? She back and I said, oh no, wait a minute. She taking it. How she doing this pig like this? Ain't no woman I got up here rolling that pig like that. Come here and hold on. At this point, you know what I'm saying? I don't on the couch. Cuz is on the floor, knocked out. I'm long punching cuz in here. I'm talking about long. They said it was my cousin anyway. I'm long punching in here. So it go down or whatnot. We go to sleep on the couch. I never asked cuz on the floor if she heard. You know what I'm saying? Years later, she told me she heard us. And when she told me she heard us, that's when our situation came about. She Yeah, so I guess she was actually trying to, man, she probably, you know what I'm saying, little cootie cat done probably, you know what I'm saying, the middle of her body done probably got to jumping down there, you know what I'm saying, she probably wanted to experience that, she probably heard all of them sounds, couldn't get it out of her head, you know what I'm saying, them images always came, them images and them sounds always came and revisited a little dirty brain, you know what I'm saying, little dirty brains think alike. So every time she seen me, you know what I'm saying, I guess she was trying to figure out a way how to finesse and bring that back up. But see, commercial break me, please. But see, this is the thing. I did this story because a lot of people always ask, you know what I'm saying, how did you end up sleeping with your cousin? See, I ain't gonna make no excuses. I'm gonna shoot it to you straight. See, what people don't understand is stuff like this is very common in small towns. Even we're going to family reunion. What people just don't understand the spirits that's working in people. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't heard the story about when I got molested, come to find out, this cousin of mine also got molested. Not just by one person, two people. You know what I'm saying? But this probably was more, that's just as what I know. But what was going on at the time was a form of really trauma bonding at a young age. Because even though somebody had informed us that we were related, for some reason, both of us chose to dismiss this information. And it has a lot to do with upbringing and trauma. Because you're not processing information correctly. It has something to do with a lack of self-control as well. All of that, we bypassed all of that because of whatever feelings that we had. And then we ended up doing that. So later on in years, me and this person always kept in touch. And the weird thing about it is, anytime we saw each other, we could see whatever it's just a different language that we spoke to each other, being the black sheep of the family, being the ones who always had it hard, the ones who always seemed misunderstood. So when we came together, it was almost as if we feel each other's voids. And people would sit back and say, oh, that's nasty, y'all should have that. I ain't saying that it wasn't. I'm saying you don't understand because you never sit down to try to figure out what's going on. You talking about kids. Listen, you talking about kids who doing this. Then when we get older, of course, we still aware. We aware on a whole different level when we grown. But when we come together and we grown and there's still some brokenness going on within you, and you see something that used to fill that void for you, and you all of that, whatever, you just dismissing all of that because you want to fill those voids of that brokenness. And see, after I came home after doing them 10 years, a lot of things that I thought that I had healed from, I did not understand that I have not healed from a lot of things. Because one disservice of prison is when you go in there and you get to sit down, you get to evaluate yourself on a whole nother level. But when you evaluate yourself, you don't understand it. When you lose the access to everything, it's easy for you to say, I'll never do this again. I'll never do that again. It's because it's not presented before you. You could take an alcoholic and put him somewhere to where he can't go to no bar, he can't be at no friend house, he can't be around no liquor. And over time, the alcoholic may say, I'm good. It's because he's not been in an environment and been tempted and been tested to see if he's really got away from it. Same thing with a sex addict. You take a sex addict and you take them away where they can't have sex, or maybe even tie their hand, or where they can't play with themselves, and eventually they might get to a place of saying, but then they get free and they see the access again, and before you know it. That's the same thing happened with me with a lot of things. But I'm grateful, and I'm grateful for the mercy, I'm grateful for the experience, I'm grateful for the tip, I'm grateful for the test, everything, because I was able to have a chance to see it from a different lens. Even though I said I'm done with it, like with the hustling, for instance. I said, I'll never hustle again. And before you know it, I started back hustling. I did it twice. But when I stepped back in the hustling, I was able to see I'm not the same person. I don't think the same way about it. I don't see the people the way that I used to see them, that I see them as souls instead of just zombies that I'm just making money out of. I was able to see that I had a change of heart and a change of mind about the experience. Same thing happened when I jumped in a 2-year relationship. If you done read the book At War With Myself, you can see the fight that I had within. It was different, but at the same time, it was just so much going on with the trauma bonding, things that I didn't realize that I haven't healed from. Things that I thought I did. It was just because I hadn't had it presented before me again. And so all of that started happening. So never, and I'm gonna conclude this and say this. Don't never say what you won't do. Don't never look at a person experiences and things and choices that they made and say awful things about them. Now I understand we human and that's just the nature. We automatically run to that. Oh, they this and they that and did this and that. And a lot of time when people do that, they don't understand why the King, Yeshua, who we know is Jesus the Christ, drew that line in the sand and said the first one without sin cast the first stone. Because see, they always address the adulterous woman, but what they don't address is the mindset of the men who brought the adulterous woman. See, what they forgot was, oh, I want to take the attention off of me. I don't want you to see what it is that I've done. I don't want you to see what it is that I've said. I don't want you to see the bad decisions that I've made. I don't want you to be able to take a closer look at my life. So what I'll do is I'll bring somebody who we done made, who we can see out in the open. We can see what they did. We've addressed what they did. Everybody know what they did. And what that do is that take the attention off of you. But see, the Messiah knew that. When they bring in the person before you, oh, he slept with his cousin, oh, he did this and that, oh, he did this and that, what you think about this, oh, he nasty, and what you not understanding is, the King done drew a line in the sand. The King done said to himself, oh, I seen when you cheated on your husband. Oh, I seen when you did this. Oh, I seen when you did that. Oh, I know when you said this. Oh, I know when you said that. It's a choice that you made. It's you equivalent to me. But then no. Don't forget, there's certain things that people ain't saying that you did, certain things that you said, certain things. The difference between you and me is I'm just vulnerable and transparent. You know why? Because in the gospel it say, I'm unashamed. I'm free. But y'all want to hear the other stories about my cousins? Get in the comment section and say, let me hear that other story about your cousin. And if you ain't got the book, go get the book.